Hi, my name's Vimal Desai and I run the Kare Plus Aylesbury branch. Prior to setting up the branch here, I used to work in the City of London as a operations risk specialist. The reason why I looked at franchising really is my dad had his own business. He had a string of chemists and I always wanted to run my own business, and I thought of franchising because that will give me the support mechanism to set up on my own. Choosing a franchise route to set up your business is a safer option. You've got a proven business model, you've got the operational support from finance to marketing and basically the compliance side of things as well. I was looking for an escape route from the city, and I started looking at some franchise exhibitions, and I stumbled across Kare Plus, and I was quite impressed with their enthusiasm and knowledge of the healthcare sector. I was immediately drawn to them, and having spoken to them, I was sort of decided to take things a bit further. I looked at other franchise businesses in the healthcare sector, but I felt that they didn't have the depth of knowledge, the broad range of expertise, and to be honest, I thought there were a few copycats out there, and I think Kare Plus was the real deal. I attended the Discovery Day. I wanted to know a little bit more. I wanted some proof behind the pudding really, and that was quite impressive. They had a lot of knowledge about the finances and how I would expect to grow with their support in terms of operationally, financially, the marketing aspect. But also I learned a little bit more about the social and demographic and political changes going on in the healthcare sector, and they really knew what they were talking about. And I thought, actually, if I'm going to jump sectors from finance to healthcare to run a business, and I wanted to do that big change, I knew I was going to get the support I needed. The training I received on site in Wolverhampton was excellent. Again, we had quite a few experts in the field. So we had a number of professionals training us on recruitment, the compliance side of things, how to market the business, strategic growth, the various income revenue streams that we could grow. And it was pretty full on, but we had a lot of expert knowledge and input and a lot of hands-on experience in terms of practicing what we were going to preach really whilst delivering, setting up our business. So in terms of support from Kare Plus, it was broad ranging. When I set up my office and chose the premises, it was very much a stamp of my authority and what I wanted, but I used them as a guide. They've helped set up a lot of branches, and I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't making any big mistakes. They were always there on the phone in terms of marketing and the ideas and concepts that were proven. I kind of leaned on them quite a bit in the early days on the phone, probably every day, a good dozen calls going through, helping with recruitment ideas, helping break through in terms of developing clients. And from an operations perspective as well, we have the IT systems, but it was all new for me. But a lot of hand-holding at the beginning before my wheels came off and I'm riding freely. I think what's vital is that the Kare Plus branding is really growing nationally, but I've certainly seen an impact in my area. Certainly been talked about in some of the care homes and nursing homes. They're beginning to understand the quality that we deliver in terms of staffing solutions, the rigorous compliance we go through and the stringent checks we have with all our personnel. So, and that is enhanced by the branding and the ethos and the objectives and the philosophy of behind the brand. So that is certainly helping me, and I'm glad that I've got that support. The franchise opportunities are living up to expectations. There's a lot of hard work. I have that support network, but ultimately it's down to me. I run the business. But yes, it's given me that opportunity to grow my own business. I'm very positive about the future. There's a lot of hard work to be done still, but it's really enjoyable, and the support I have every confidence that I'll be able to take my company and grow in this territory and be the #1 provider for healthcare solutions. In terms of growth, I've certainly had more phone calls come through, client inquiries. I've had a lot of candidates phoning up, referrals. So clearly I'm beginning to make a real stamp in my territory. The brand is getting well known, and in particular my name. It's a people-orientated business, so you've got the brand, but it's also the personality behind that, and I'm hoping that that is shining through now. Job satisfaction, it's immense. We're in a sort of time where the growing population is just forever expanding. People are living longer, and clearly they need help if it's assisted living in the home, or they need to go into a care home. But also there's in society there's a lot of mental health and physical disabilities, and it's giving them that independence and quality of life. So it doesn't compare to what I did in the city working in finance. This is something really rewarding, and yeah, it's great job satisfaction. So if I had any advice for any potential franchisee, I would say definitely do your research. The business model is great, but you really need to know if the care industry is for you. It is hard work, but very rewarding. Initially there will be a lot of long hours, and you've got to be committed to that. Take a holiday now if you can, because for the next 6 months you'll be working quite hard. But yeah, I mean it's a great opportunity. But talk to a lot of franchisees who are already out there, get a feel for what they've been through, and then just go for it. In terms of people looking at franchising, I'd definitely recommend Kare Plus if it's the healthcare sector you want to move into. By far they're the leading brand in that area. There's a lot of copycats out there, I believe, and I definitely think I would recommend Kare Plus.